Hi, I'm Niharika Bhasin Khan and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Any dresses, any dress that Shah Rukh literally cringed at, yeah, this is going a bit too far. This is the gawky part, the geeky part is like, this is going a bit far. Did you have any such?
Like I said, all.
All of them? Okay.
No. I think with Aryan, it was a bigger stretch for me. Like I said, because I was trying to create something that was against the grain of Shah Rukh Khan. Because for me, I wanted to create another superstar. And we had to come to that point where he was like, look, I'm really comfortable in this. So, like I said, when it was Gaurav, I had free reign because I was like, okay, I've given you this. And it was literally like, I've given you this, you give me this. I've given you this, you give me this. So it was really fun like that. But I had to play the Aryan down, the card down from where I wanted it to go. But the Gaurav card, as much ugliness or as much color as I wanted to put in it, I could.
Now, as we were discussing a short while back, what is the difference between a costume designer and like a fashion designer? Because many a times people, they don't really understand where the lines get blurred, and a lot of confusion takes place. So how will you just...
A costume designer is creating characters to a script that is given to you of a vision of a director. So the vision is of your director or your writer who's given you that. And your expertise has to come in to create each character. And it's basically doing hair, makeup, wardrobe, accessories, everything. So to create a character, so if you came to me today and said, Niharika, I want to be a banker, and I want to dress to the part, I would have to rechange you, your hair, makeup, not makeup for you, but hair and everything else to make you look like a banker as I see a banker. So that's what we create as a costume designer. And as a costume designer, for me, I create an entire film. So I can look at an entire thing, the screen, and say, okay, this person is going to be here, this is how I position them, how I position you as opposed to your other camera crew and everyone else, how I want it to stand, how I want it to do. A fashion designer is definitely more extensive because they are creating trends for the market. Because today Bollywood does create retail because there's so many trends that come out of Bollywood, but we are not creating a trend. We are creating characters that economically, if the film does well, it turns into a trend. But we're not creating trends. What fashion designers are doing is they're studying trends in the market that are going to come across and create that, which is forecasting for the season to come.
Absolutely.
Which is completely different. So you're creating a style. I'm not creating a style, I'm creating a character. And I will
that character becomes a style in its own way as well.
It does.
Many a time.
That's what I'm saying. Bollywood does create it because we're so into Bollywood today that people are following trends of Bollywood.
No, absolutely.
So that is creating, but I'm not forecasting for it. Saris, but I'm taking from a fashion designer like a Varun Behel will create a story for me, a Rohit Bal will create a story for me, Urvashi Juneja had created dresses for me, Swapnil. They are fashion designers who create for me. And so for me, it's like being an art dealer where I curate and create them. There's sometimes I have to create it creatively to make it because I can't execute, I have to execute it myself. So I can't take from you as well. Whereas a fashion designer is creating everything on their own. As a character today, I can say Niharika wears All Saints, the brand, wears Varun Behel, the brand, wears maybe Gaurav Gupta and other fashion designers, and creates herself. So I'm curating from all these people to create the character that I am today. They have to create in their own head, definitely more creative, to forecast a fashion style that people will necessarily buy more of, including me. as a costume designer.
Okay, now as a costume designer, is it also part of your profile? Like say for example, when we are looking at you, you are having all these tattoos, very interesting tattoos. For example, you're wearing this ring and you are wearing this nail art, or you're having this what do you call it as?
That's a piercing, a tragus piercing.
Yeah. So is it part of your profile as well, or is it stylist is?
Yeah, it's who I am. Yeah. And if I'm creating a character for a film and I feel that they need tattoos, they need piercings, they need colored hair, they need bangles, I will put that on into the character. So basically what a fashion designer will do that only during their show, but they get a stylist also on their show to discuss how that will translate their clothes better. But we do it overall.